Yes, y'all. It is it is the dynamic duel running a little bit late, but it's all good. Cause trust us, we have a great show planned for you today. Very epic. Who's Man's? It's something that we needed to do. But before we get into the intro and rolling with our scheduled programming, who is this baby faced dude that I am sharing the screen with right now? What happened, my boy? What happened?
So I made a deal. In hindsight, it was a very fucked up deal. Mm-hmm. So, this is the result of making a deal with my wife. She doesn't like scary stuff.
Okay.
And so I was trying to catch up with The Last of Us so I can jump into season 2.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, watch this with me. She was like, on one condition.
Uh-oh.
And there we go. Now she hates it. So now she's stuck with it.
She don't like the clean baby face look?
Nah, she hates it, bro. She's like, you look too young.
Why did she tell you to shave it off then?
Because she's like, since your hair
did she call your bluff?
She did. So I shaved it. So she was like, since your hair is so long, she was like, yeah, it's too much. So she was like, shave it and let me see. I was like, okay. So I did it, and she was like, nah, I hate it.
Nah, this
grow
ain't
it back.
No more. This ain't it no more. And then she said, grow it back like you just focus and have that shit back the next day or whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. But it's all good. It's all good. You still got the hair on top of your head. That's the one that matters the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You ain't coming out here having to put a hat on trying to save the world from the sheen off your scalp. You know what I'm saying? But now, man, ladies and gentlemen, like we said, great show planned for you today. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and start this intro. We already got people in the chat. Shout out to Jen. Shout out to CJ.
What's up, people?
The crew in here waiting to get into the shenanigans with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, why don't we just go ahead, get started. Episode 167 of The Smoke Pit starting right now. The following is a presentation of the Dat Feeling Podcast Network, reminding you to always question the answers.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yep, y'all know what it is. Friday night, mood is right. Dynamic duo Blak and Mac back on your screens. #1 streaming show on Friday nights on across all platforms, not just Facebook and this. All of them.
You know it.
All of them. That's where we at with this. But I do want to say welcome back to you, man. Coming back from a busy weekend over in Vegas, covering everything wrestling when it comes to the WrestleMania weekend. How was that for you, man?
It was awesome, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was my first media trip, so to be able to interact with all the people I interacted with, people that you see online and you see on television, to be able to interact with some of these people and talk to them and build a camaraderie with folks. I came back from that. If I didn't love wrestling before, I damn sure love it now. So I came back with a sense of renewal, and it's been busy since I've been back, and that's a really good thing, man. So WWE's here in town tonight. They actually was like, you want to come out? I'm like, dude, I'm tapped. I can't. I'm tired.
I just got back in the house.
Yeah.
My wife.
I'm tired.
let me see my wife, please.
Yes.
It's all good. But I know you got Con watching, you said Last of Us. How are you feeling about it? Because I noticed not a lot of people are talking about season 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody's focused on, Daredevil just wrapped up. Season 1 was blowing up. Everybody was talking about that. Season 2 is a few episodes in, and I don't see a whole lot of people like, yo, this show is still lit. How you feeling about season 2?
You know what it is everybody know if you played The Last of Us, then you know what's coming. That's what season 2 is. Season 2 is like, you know what's coming. Let me prep my spirit for this shit because I'm not ready. And that's what I've been seeing a lot of. It's like, man, I'm scared to jump into this season because I already know what's about to happen. And that's been the thing. But yeah, you have so much other stuff happening around it that people are talking about, like Daredevil. It kind of takes up precedence, but it's still a phenomenal show.
Agreed. We did an episode of Eat the Cake, and we were talking after the show to Jackie about it, and she's like, I'm watching it, but I saw one episode, and like now I'm mad. I don't know if I could go back to it, and I'm just like, have you played the game? She's like, nope. I'm just like, well, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah,
that'll do it. Along the lines of, you're talking like Sons of Anarchy when they're in jail and Opie, goes away. It's one of the things where, like, you're just like, damn, dog, like, is this for real? Like, is he not coming back? Is this it?
Dog, I'm about to kill half the city on the video game. Like, it got that deep.
Because you played the whole first game, like you are tied to the character,
right?
And then like you're playing the second game, and you're just like, so like, I keep playing.
Yeah, right. Fuck this game, bro. I'm turning this off, man.
Yeah, it's along the like Red Wedding type stuff. So, Red Wedding hit for me in Game of Thrones because obviously I didn't read the book. So you're just watching it. You're like, oh man, everything cool. Rob got old girl pregnant. Gonna name the baby Ned. Shit it's just a woman. Oh!
Wait a minute.
Yeah, fucking my wife is just like, when she got stabbed, my wife was just like, oh no, the baby. I'm like, and the mom and Rob and like
everyone.
Her heart just goes straight to the unborn. Oh no, the baby. Like, he's not the only one that's gonna die. Like, you see the slaughter. Yeah. Oh no, everybody.
The mom, the dad, the dog, the child, like everybody got it.
He said the dog. Dire wolves going. I'm like, yo. Bro, that was an emotional event. But yeah, man. So shout out to Last. If you haven't watched it, haven't played the games, if you are watching the show just to be surprised that shit happens, then to continue. But shit's gonna get real. I'm just saying that. So I don't know how real HBO is gonna take it. I heard rumors that they're trying to do a season. I don't know how they're gonna do a season 3
because they don't have a third game. Yeah,
unless like they're gonna just go Game of Thrones and just be like, I think this is what Naughty Dog would have liked, and hopefully they don't fuck it up like season 9.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
If you don't have no source material, please don't. We don't want you to turn this shit into Halo.
Yeah, please.
Whatever the fuck that shit was.
Stick to the source material.
Which is now on Netflix, by the way. If you want to be upset, Halo's on Netflix.
No, thank you.
But busy weekend coming up. For me, we got the air show here. I'm volunteering both days from 11 to 6, about 7. And then rolling right into the work week. So it's going to be busy. Rolling out of that, coming in, doing a TTRPG, all of that good stuff. But that's neither here nor there. We're here to have fun tonight and to get into some shenanigans. But before we could do that, Blak, would you please give us some encouragement? Oh, Easter passed. Yes. So I know you back. I know you. Are you back on your bullshit?
Yeah.
Give us some words, man. Give us some nice, encouraging words headed into the weekend and getting us ready for the work week.
All right, so being that I went to this Vegas trip and I came back with a sense of renewal, I'm gonna leave you guys with this. This is something that I've learned. Right before, hang in there. It's always this is a running theme. Hang in there is always the running theme. You made it to the end of the week. Next week, the goal is just to hang in there till Friday. Got you guys. But I've noticed that it gets the toughest right before the breakthrough. So that's the word for the week. Hang in there, because when the tough times come, all you got to do is outlast that shit. And in the words of Scott Hall, tough times and bad times don't always last, but the bad guys do. So this one is to the bad guys. Hang in there. Salud.
Salud.
Oh, ho, ho. My body.
Ooh, that was good. Also, using the I Hate Sam Ridley shot glass. Shout out to my man Sam Ridley and my man Marcus over there at Illegal Opinions Podcast. Make sure to check them out when you get a chance.
Amen.
But I just want to get right into some wild stuff that I saw, right? Not a house meeting, not so much of what did I watch because, you know, I wasn't able to send it to you. But this is something I came up with. So you're going to watch this brand new, right?
Okay.
You're going to watch this brand new. And I want your opinion on this. So I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to play the video. And Pitmasters, feel free to chime in as well. But so I'm laughing, but don't hold it against me because I'll explain after the video. But Fox News 59, take it away.
And tonight, Johnson County police are searching for a former daycare employee charged with battery who's accused of slapping a toddler. That aggressive incident was caught on camera here at this local daycare. And tonight, Fox 59's Scarlett O'Hara explains why the suspect says she did it.
Police say a former employee of the daycare behind me, Kiddie Academy of Greenwood, was let go back in November for slapping a toddler. The incident all caught on camera. Now there's a warrant out for her arrest. Court documents describe how on November 4th, a 31-year-old teacher named Joyce Perkins reportedly slapped a 2-year-old across the face so hard it spun the child around into a cabinet. The daycare director handed over footage.
Before we even get to the details, I'm gonna tell you, Joyce Perkins, that kid is in the wrong. You don't fuck with nobody named Joyce. Miss Joyce ain't with the bullshit, bro. Like, I can tell you this right off the bat. Before we go any further, the kid was wrong. That kid did some fucked up shit. And Miss Joyce wasn't here for the games. She wasn't here for the games.
Wait. All right. Okay. I'm going to let it play. And I'm going to let you hear what happened. But here we go.
Footage that police say showed the victim spitting on Perkins as she bent over to help another child. Documents say Perkins told a coworker, quote, "I had to smack him because he spit all in my face."
Crimes against children are taken very seriously by this office.
Johnson County prosecutor Lance Hamner charged Perkins with battery, typically a misdemeanor, but when committed against a small child, it becomes a level 6 felony.
I think that the family in this situation did the exact right thing. They reported it to the authorities, and then we filed charges today.
Documents say when questioned by a detective, Perkins said, quote, "He was the one spitting on me, and that's battery too." In the probable cause affidavit, the detective said, "I agreed that it was also battery. However, the victim is only 2 years old." In a statement, in part, a Kiddie Academy of Greenwood spokesperson explained Perkins was immediately fired and DCS was notified, saying, quote, "The state licensing authority conducted a thorough investigation and confirmed that we responded appropriately and took every possible measure within our control to address the situation." The spokesperson added, quote, "It's also important to note that the family involved in this situation continued to use our services for several days after the incident. Through open conversations, they reaffirmed their love for our school and how we addressed the issue."
The good news is that this is a rare occurrence. We don't see this very often. And when you look at what the daycare center's response was, is they terminated the employee. So I think that should make parents feel more comfortable if they have their kids in a daycare.
The Kiddie Academy spokesperson also said they will not let this incident overshadow their work in providing children with a safe and loving place to go, adding they're committed to maintaining the community's trust going forward. In Greenwood, Scarlett O'Hara, Fox 59 News.
I give a damn. Miss Joyce went with the bullshit. Miss Joyce was like, That little kid spit in her face. Hell no. Yeah, I bet you won't do that again.
I've never been. You know that meme, the undecided woman, when she tastes that shit, she's like, no. Well, I mean, nah, you can't do it. I mean,
Nah.
you know, that was me this whole, like, that's a child. How you batted, like, the way they let into it, like, just slapped a child, spun him into a cabinet. I'm like, yo, you are out of, she spit in his face.
I mean,
But,
he needed to learn. He needed to
I
learn.
mean, hey, let's do.
I knew it. Joyce Perkins, bro. That's like the last person you want to fuck with, Miss Joyce, with the peppermints in her purse bag, bro. Like you don't fuck with them people.
I'm about to show you a picture of Joyce, which further lets you know, like, she wasn't the one to mess with.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Miss Joyce fight dudes, my guy. Like, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Don't cross the line.
Oh, my God. Miss Joyce is like, I am here for the action.
I had to catch the bus from 147th to get here. Fuck this kid, bro.
Oh, shit. You know how, hey, the smoke pit community is like, it's like this, I don't know how to explain it, but when you're looking at these cars, and I'll bring it up, right? Where's it at? So we start the video, right? Here's Jen. Like, what the fuck? Slapping a 2-year-old? Like, because everybody's just like, oh, shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Here's Chris. That kid must have said some shit, right? Here's Rob. Like, why am I rolling? Why are y'all like this? Not why are we as a whole?
Like
yes,
this?
As a whole, not just me and Blak. Don't just do this shit like it's just me and Blak out here doing this shit, bro. You out here laughing with us too.
Yes.
And then here's Cam. She got 2 fuck around and find out names: Joyce and Perkins. Here's Rob. He learned that day. Bet he won't spit on no one else. Bet that little shit doesn't spit on anyone else. Yo, it was, like, this is my thing, knee-jerk reaction. Because I will say, as a parent, like even your own kid, like, when they do some off-the-wall shit to you, like, there's a quick, like, boy, ooh, you lucky.
If
You
was
catch
gone, I'd
yourself,
knock you out.
bro.
Yep.
Like, when you sit there chilling and they throw, like, a toy and that shit slap you upside the head, boy, you...
Oh
Ooh,
my God.
Get this kid. Come get your kid.
Get him. Get him.
You just
Bro,
tell
one
your
time-
your significant
One time,
other.
Kimani was 4. I remember this shit vividly. Kimani was 4, and we were playing with Nerf guns and shit. This motherfucker ran up and shot me in the eye with a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
Bro, I was so mad. I was like, I want to power bomb you, but you're my kid. Like,
Yes, what I'm
I
saying.
want to hurt you. Yeah, I want to hurt you. Get away from me. We're done. We're done.
Please don't touch me. Get away from me. Because it was, bro, it was like my daughter, Novelin, she was what, like 2nd grade. And we in the house, there's like a bouncy ball. She wanted like a little thing or whatever. And we tossing it back and forth. And I mean, I don't know why she did it. Like, she just like softball fast pitched this thing, like the wind up and everything. Let that hole go. That shit hit me in my nuts, bro. I crumpled. And like, you know, apples there. And I'm like in pain. Like, women,
That make it worse.
Women, when a dude gets hit in that area and we take that knee, that is us summoning the kindness and the compassion and patience of all living organisms around us to impart in ourselves before we go Super Saiyan and turn into Vegeta in this bitch.
Yes.
You need to give us that minute to collect ourselves instead of like, laughing at us is not helping.
Oh yeah,
that shit.
that's worse. That makes it worse.
That is not, that's lowering the amount of patience that I'm absorbing from the world. So like, my daughter instantly feels bad, comes up to me. I'm sorry, Dad. She puts her hand on me. I'm like, don't touch me. Like, just like, I love you, but just get away from me real quick. Like, just I'm in the buffer zone. Like, I don't know what I'm finna do. You too close. Baby, you too close. You too close, baby.
You
Don't
and
come.
Nate is you need to back out. Back out.
So I understand, like, spit in my face, bro. Like and we've talked about it when it's your kids and something's great. Because I ain't afraid to put I ain't gonna put hands on them, but like I ain't afraid to like stiff arm a little kid. They riling and running around and shit.
Yeah.
Boom, calm your ass the fuck down. Like get away from me with all this shit, right? If I'm bending down to help out another 2-year-old, and I just need to understand the level of spit. Like, was the kid eating lunch and was laughing? It was like, and spit got on you, or did you help the other kid and this kid was like, patua?
Yeah.
Because if it was a purposeful spit, like that kid knew, I'm not blaming Joyce. I know I can't, but I'd be like, I need somebody to come get this kid away from me real quick. Like I'm looking at the other people in the daycare, like, somebody please come and get this kid away from me because shit's about to go down. Yep. As spit is dripping off my face. As you know what I'm saying? Like you helping another kid. So pop.
Yeah, just the disrespect. Just to run up on me and spit on me.
Like is this happening at your house? Is this how you're being raised?
Right. Me and the parents got to have a conversation.
I'm sure the conversation happened. But the fact that she slapped this kid and then bounced to the point where there's a warrant for her arrest. Like she knew she fucked up.
Oh man, I fucked up. Fucked up.
And here's where I like me and Joyce start kind of losing ground is during the thing. She's like, well, he spit on me, so that's battery too, right? Like, and then the detective being like, yeah, it is, but it's a 2-year-old kid. Like,
yeah, it's a child.
Yeah. But the fact you slapped this kid so hard, he spun into a cabinet. Like, Joyce is like, I ain't come here for this bullshit today. I'm tired. So let me say this. Looking on the other side of it. Say it was your kid that got slapped. And you show up and she's like, this is why I reacted the way I did. Your kid fucking hocked a loogie in my face while I was helping somebody else. Are you cool with it?
No. I still got to throw hands.
But here you are with Joyce, right? Like, hey, Joyce,
I know. But my kid gonna have to hear about it afterwards. The fuck was wrong with you?
Like, I gotta fuck you up, Joyce. But please believe I'll have words with my kid as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. First things first, I gotta whoop your ass for slapping my kid.
You can't put hands on my kids. and that's the kind of a thing. Like, I'm just like, if my kid is wilding the fuck out, please call me, because I'll come and handle this shit. Like, I'll call me. I will leave work, show up to the daycare, and put hands on my kids for you.
Yes.
Where's the private area where I can have a discussion with my kid? Why you put your shoe back? And then we come out. All right. He should be cool now.
Does it again?
If he does, please call me. You know that kid hocked to and Miss Perkins. What Chris say? Some kids got big ass heads and momentum. It's hard to stop when you don't know. That's how he ran into the cabinet. He just them hard bottom shoes. He trying to figure out how to. Boom, bro. And imagine the other coworkers in that room when it happened. Like they over there doing some like teaching songs and shit. All they heard was, "Bow."
That long ass cry with the whole
Joyce. Joyce. Did you do Joyce? Tell me you did not. Oh Lord.
I know better.
Oh
Go
Lord.
To the break room, Joyce.
Go to the rec room.
Go to the break room.
It was only a matter of time before she lost it. I knew it. I knew something was going.
Now you know better. You know better.
So I just wanted to share because I literally came across that today, and I was in my office dying. Like I fucks with you, Joyce, but I can't fucks with you. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in the public eye, like you can't be doing that shit. But it's at the lowest, like bottom line, you can't do that shit. But I understand.
I get it.
Anyway, that's the first thing I wanted to get into. But we've come across some wild ass videos on the internet, and that leads us into our next segment of what did I just watch for this week? So let's get ready for this shit.
Tell me I did not just see that.
So this one is, I think we could do a law enforcement theme, you know what I'm saying, for this one. We got a couple videos. The first one I came across, and I'm just like, I didn't know police move like this anymore. Like,
Right.
I see them use. So to break it down to you, so a Florida man was arrested after he tried to run from a Jacksonville police officer as he was caught handing off illegal drugs. Right, my man ran a quarter of a mile before giving up, and getting tired and giving up. So it's not like it was a foot chase. This man, I'll put the video up here, and y'all can watch it with us. Because this shit is fucking bananas. Like
Classically hilarious.
The officer was on a horseback, and I thought it was just for ceremonial purposes. Like they really out here on horses doing patrols, and then chasing down people on horseback like this is fucking Deadwood. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking Red Dead Redemption out here. They out here running you down on a fucking horse. But I'm gonna play a video, and y'all can see how this shit went down.
Yeah, move forward. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Get in there. Get that Batman. Get that Batman now. Get him now. Hey, get on the ground. You're gonna get run over. Come on, Nash. Get him, boy. You better stop. You're gonna get hit. Come on, Nash.
So then the sound stopped. I don't know if it stops because she was saying some wild ass shit like the horse is gonna kill you or some shit. But look at this motherfucker. It's running him down on a fucking horse, man.
Get up, Daddy. Yeah.
Bro, you're not gonna be able to run us on the horse. You better stop. Jack, come on now.
Run him over, Jack. Get back here.
Watch it.
Get on the ground right now.
Get on the ground.
Go ahead and have a
Yo.
You deserved it.
Yeah.
You fucking deserved it.
I ain't seen no shit like this in my life, bro. She talking to the horse. Yeah, go get him. Go get that bad man.
Get him now.
You're going to get ran over. Bro, if you get ran over by a horse.
He get trampled.
Bro, these motherfuckers be like, hey, did they release the dog on you? Nah, they ain't did that. How'd they get you? Like, they motherfucking horse stomped on my ass. Bro, what the fuck? Yo, how the fuck? First of all, bro, you outran a horse for a quarter mile?
Bro.
Hey. How you not winning golds in the Olympics for the
Bro,
ball?
for real. Sign him. Someone. He needs a deal.
I'm so weak, man. Oh, shit.
You gotta get ran over. Ha! Get him. Ha! Catch him to him.
Look at these comments. I'll be damned if you catch me on a horse like this the 1800s.
Bro. Like this fucking Mississippi burning. Bro, what the fuck?
You out there running across intersections with motor vehicles, and you like, ha, yeah.
He about to get hit by a car.
Oh shit! Look, yeah, get him, yeah. Look at Iman. Hey, shout out Iman. Oh Lord, not my city. Y'all out here like this?
Bro, the South is known for some wild
Iman,
shit.
you
bro.
out here like this? Oh my God. Bro, you out there slinging drugs. And then, hey, what's going on over here? Oh shit, it's the cops.
Don't run.
Don't run. Go get that bad man. Do horses react
Go
to
get him,
the shit?
Nessie. Go get him.
Yeah, like it's a dog. Go sick him. And the horse is like, shit. Oh my God. I fucking can't, bro.
Bro,
Oh,
you
my
know
God.
they have time lapse that bitch. Like, nothing's moving.
Here's Rob. How fast is he running to stay ahead of the horse? A quarter
That motherfucker's
mile.
gone. He is gone.
Shit, bro.
Whoa.
Hey, what's
Whoa.
up? What up, Goose? My man said, I'm surprised he ran. G's like, oh, the hood on him for that one.
You can't go back.
Oh,
You can't go
fucking
back.
no, you,
They gonna nickname you Kentucky Derby and
Bro,
shit.
bro,
Like
you-
you can't go back.
you got ran down by the Lone Ranger, motherfucker. You out here. Got caught by a horse named Simple Jack.
Simple Jack.
I hope Silver. Whoop, whoop, pull it over. Oh, my God, bro.
Bro, you know what's wild is the cop on the horse had a body cam on. Like, so you
Like a fucking VR thing, bro. Just going, this is how it feels riding a horse, bro. Bro, look at this shit.
Hey! Come on. Get in there. Get that Batman. Get that Batman now. Get him. Get him now. Hey, get on.
Get that bad man, Nash. The cars in the intersection. Are, skirt. Like, the fuck is happening?
goddamn horse gonna get accommodation, bro. Like this is the wildest shit.
Like it'd be up there like Chewbacca getting the medal at the end of fucking. Everybody lined up getting medals, and the horse just sitting there setting at attention. Ba ba da da ba da da ba 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 ba. Oh my God, bro! Florida, I don't know what it is about y'all, Florida. I don't know.
Florida,
I don't know what it
Florida's
is.
wild. Florida's a wild place.
Bro, there was 3 officers on horses, bro. They could have posse'd up. Bro, the only thing that was missing is the lasso and just fucking like lassoing his legs and pulling them back. Don't make me hog tie you. Stop. Get on the ground. Time.
Hands behind your
Yeah,
back.
time.
yeah, time.
Got that motherfucker 6 seconds. New record. I mean, but at what
man.
point, like, I get it. You selling drugs. You probably like, depending on what it is, you're looking at time in jail. You're like, I can't do it.
I quit.
Do you chance outrunning the horse?
You have to. And I'm pretty
And he did, right? For a minute.
yeah, I'm pretty sure his thought was like, I'm about to outrun this motherfucker, bro. Like, fuck this. It ain't a car.
You see Biscuit for the combat action ribbon. He'd be like, yeah, you go to the stables and shit. Yeah, bro. I got saw action today.
Drug bust.
Oh shit.
I made it.
Nash, say word. Hey.
Hey.
They tried to test me like I ain't like I wasn't on my game, you know. Oh shit.
This old Walker still got it.
Oh my God, bro. Got his ass, man. But Staying in the realm of law enforcement, this one is hot off the press. Literally 2 minutes before we went live, Blak was just like, "Hey, check this shit out." So this one is a woman pretends to be an ICE agent to fake arrest the ex-boyfriend's wife. I did not misstrued that or anything.
No, you did not.
I'm reading it right off.
You
right
heard
off
it
the
right.
Press. A Florida woman. Shout out to Florida, man. You know, free publicity over here on the Smoke Pit. You know, if you're looking for an adventurous place where every day can be something amazing, something to talk about, move to Florida. A Florida woman is in police custody after allegedly kidnapping her ex-boyfriend's wife by posing as an immigration and customs agent. 52-year-old LaTerrence Battle faces multiple. Hopefully I said that right. LaTrance Battle faces multiple charges after she pretended to be an ICE agent to abduct her ex-boyfriend's wife. According to the victim, Battle appeared at her workplace on April 10th dressed as an ICE agent. She matched the physical description of an agent wearing, and then it's like click link in the bio. But we're just going to go ahead and play this video for y'all. So I think it does a better job of me trying to explain the wildness that is this Florida woman.
Open the door! Sheriff's office!
Roll your window down.
Open the door!
Yeah, I'm gonna put my car in.
This is the actual officers arresting her.
Police car.
You can't do nothing right now.
They lift the channel 1015.
Fam. Well, what's this next slide? Oh yeah, click link. Yeah, we ain't doing that. But here's where I'm at with all of this. Like, ex-boyfriend's wife. Like, obviously this dude moved way the fuck on past you to dating somebody else and marrying him and getting on with his life.
Yep.
You didn't like that to the point where you impersonated. Isn't that like a federal agency?
Yes.
You impersonated a federal agent. Not you impersonated a law enforcement officer. A federal agent, a 3-letter agency, to arrest this man's wife, to kidnap her. And I don't know how long you kidnapped. Maybe it's all in the details in the bio, but I'm looking at this shit like, bro, a woman scorned is like
leave her alone,
the most
bro.
dangerous, the most dangerous living thing on earth. Like you break up with a woman on bad terms, you got to be there. There's a buffer for like, I don't know how long you just on your toes, head on a swivel out here, because you don't know what the fuck you
Bro,
do.
You can't do the whole thing if you don't plan on being with them long term. That's life advice.
If you ain't serious with him,
yeah, if you ain't serious, bro, not the whole thing. Just you know,
give it up the A game.
Yeah.
You giving him first round draft pick in the bedroom. You if it ain't the one, you can't do that.
Yeah, you got to go CFL. You know what I mean? Like
Canadian Football League. You got to be looking at a day 3 draft.
You got to
pick.
work your way up, bro.
Day 3 draft pick is what you got to be looking for. Day 1 or 2, you know, like you looking at 5th, 6th round. You gotta give them that at the beginning to see if it's something that they gonna roll with.
Right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just gonna be in a situation.
Rob said he put it down. Yeah, he put it down. Bob said, please don't move to Florida. We got enough. There's enough of this shit going on over here.
Shit crazy. That shit's
she
crazy.
needed that alimony. How the wife don't know what the crazy ex looks like.
That's a good
I mean,
question.
are you briefing the new wife on all the wild ass shit you did? You know, because more questions will come up. You
It
know?
has to, bro.
Why should I be worried about her?
Right.
What happened? Well, I gave her that, you know, that bop, bloop, blap, bloop, that bop, bop. Yeah.
Wow.
But why you ain't do that for me? You know, then some shit like that go start. Well, why you ain't doing that for me? Why you do that? You know,
Look at what it did.
yeah.
I ain't
trying to have that. Two of y'all.
Trying to do that to nobody else. The fuck?
I love you. That's why I don't do it to you, because you gonna turn into that.
I can't sleep at night because I be looking out for. I be watching over my shoulder.
He said, I love you. That's why I don't do that shit. Babe, you can't.
You get bland. You get vanilla. Vanilla ice cream is still good.
Right, yeah.
It's ice cream.
I might
damn
throw
it.
some sprinkles on the shit, you know.
Yeah.
Put it on a waffle cone for you, but I ain't.
You don't get the sundae.
Bro, I ain't giving you a McFlurry.
Nah.
You ain't getting the blizzard. You ain't getting a blizzard out of here.
Turn the shit upside down in the stick. Nah, you can't get that.
Rob says his wife know what all the crazy exes are. She got to keep her head on a swivel too. Oh my god, I respect you too much to give you the bop, that bop, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But yeah, Florida, man, y'all are on some shit lately. Y'all are on some shit, especially the bro. That horse shit is still crazy to me, man. Like, I thought they just go around and just, you know, when shit pop off, if the dude run, they just call it in and they just, you know, the cruisers
I
and
didn't know
shit.
they had body cams.
The
That
cruisers
shit
go
was neat.
chase them down and shit or something
Yeah.
like that, you know. But to like pursue a chase on horse, like I didn't know they were trained for that. You know, you go to the police academy, they're just like, you're gonna be horse patrol, so we got to get you familiar with the horses and shit. And you just out there, yeah,
Get on up there. Ha,
coming to, yeah, yeah.
ha. Stop. Pull over.
Pull over. You think they be chasing cars?
Probably.
That horse be like, hey,
Hey, this motherfucker moving.
I'm 1 horsepower. This car is
Motherfucker's
240.
like 70.
His car is 240. Please stop and call another car. Yeah.
Motherfucker has the power of 50 chariots. I can't catch that.
50 chariots. Oh shit. But we did all of that just to get to this part here. Ladies and gentlemen, this week's Whose Man's is of epic proportions. I know we've had one. Let me just say, these retired football players this year, they on one. Fuck it, they on one.
Wilding the fuck out.
Wild out. I know we didn't talk about it, but last year we did a part on Darren Waller, retired tight end, was, you know, in the conversation to be one of the top 5 tight ends at the moment. Was married to Kelsey Plum, you know, all-world WNBA basketball player, divorced. He made a breakup song. Shit was horrible. Man was trying to auto-tune his shit. But he came back out with a rap joint. We ain't share it, but you can go find it. It's not hard to
Certified
find.
fresh.
Oh my God. It ain't hard to find it.
Go find it.
We talked about Steve Smith and my man
My
rearranging
favorite Who's Man's.
my man rearranging the IUDs and shit like that, you know, and getting caught up, hit the man with the I'm sorry. Doot, doot, doot. and proceeded to go the next day and record a YouTube podcast about ranking all the wide receivers coming into the draft like it was nothing. Business as usual for Steve Smith after that.
It's Wednesday. I got shit to do.
What's that shit from Street Fighter when Chun-Li was like, man, that day you came through my village, you killed this. This is the most important day. He was like, to you, that was the most important day of your life. To me, it was Tuesday.
It was Wednesday.
I was like, it's the hardest line ever, bro. That was vicious. But this guy is, we'll talk about it. And what we're doing is there's a YouTube that pretty much covered this shit to the extent that I would have loved to do it. And we'll watch his breakdown of it and provide our reactions to it. But ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. This week's Whose Man's Is It Anyway?
Hey, who man's is this? Oh, man's is this? Who man's is this? I need to know.
Shannon Sharpe, somebody who has been embraced for his nonchalant, down to earth takes on a lot of things. Georgia boy, born and raised in the country, went to Savannah State. Wasn't expected to do much in the NFL. Ended up being a top, I would say, all time. He's easily in people's top 5 tight ends of all time. Hall of Famer, 3-time Super Bowl winner, all pros. You know, you name it, he's accomplished it in the NFL. Only to retire, get into sports media, transition flawlessly, becoming one of the most beloved sports analysts, commentators, however you personalities, I guess you can say, to the point where he was getting the bag over on Undisputed with Skip. Like, it was one of the biggest shows. It was getting better numbers than First Take because people were tuning in to listen to Shannon and his takes on stuff. All the quotes, Goat James, all the Lakers in 5, all of that stuff, he was over there. Came out with the cognac, black mouths, do-rags, all of that. Like, we couldn't get enough. To the point where the community embraced him as our uncle. Uncle Shay Shay.
Yep.
Turned that into a media empire. Podcast, Club Shay Shay, doing numbers. Man getting all the interviews. Man had the Cat Williams on last January. The most viewed video, I think, podcast of all time or something like that. Yep. Bringing in all the hitters. Now he has Nightcap with Ocho, where he just come on and they just talk about sports throughout the day, and then they talk about pop culture stuff. Club Shay Shay and all of that stuff is stuff that he created to the point where Colin Cowherd gave him a deal to have the podcast on his network. The deal with Colin Cowherd, the exclusivity to his thing, the volume I think it is expiring. So there are multiple publishers, distributors who are coming to him, offering him up to $100 million to have exclusive rights to his podcast for X amount of years. The day before he is supposed to sign a contract, allegations. But I'll bring the video up so you can watch along with us and see what the hell is going on with he takes things for sure, allegedly. Oh, man. But here is our guy, Unc, Mr. Shay Shay. Let me go ahead and make this shit full screen so we can get the full effect of it. And, hey, Unc, go ahead and take it away, my boy.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
So that's his explanation. So short story short, my man out here just Iman. So he was out here messing around with OnlyFans thought. Met her in the gym in LA, and they hooked up. This was I think late last year, around November, October, or like August time frame or whatnot. And she was 19 at the time. I think she just turned 20 or something recently. And for all those who, Shannon is in his 50s. I think 54, 55, 56. He's pushing. He's closer to 60 than he is 50. I would say that. Initial thoughts, right? Initial thoughts. He's being sued for $50 million. Obviously, the due process has to go through. Do you have like initial advice for Shannon? Like, where are you at with this? Are you just like, yeah, Shannon, like, stick to your guns, obviously, don't let her shake you down. But is there other advice that you would like to give Shannon at this time, Blak?
Stop fucking with these young girls, Shannon. Stop. Stop it. At your age, bro, listen, I have a working theory. Not even a working theory. It's a motto.
Uh-huh.
People 20 years or younger than me ain't shit. Just as a general rule. Because I wasn't shit 20 years ago. So don't fuck with these people. They ain't got nothing to offer you. At your age, you lived a life that they haven't even begun to live yet, bro. Stay in that age range where you at. And I've seen them go on the podcast and be like, I want to date my wage. Bro, chill the fuck out. Just chill. Take this time. Be by yourself.
Hold on. What? So you say half your age plus 8?
Plus 8.
And people, that should be cool?
I'd just say half my age. And here's why. Because I have a daughter that's like half my age. So I'm like, that's automatically going to make it odd. You know what I mean? Like,
this dude's a whole grandfather.
Right. So why? I don't know, bro. I don't get the obsession.
But let me bring this back up and let my man Chisel kind of break down a little bit more for y'all. Oh, let me
allegations. And remember, Shannon is no stranger to controversy. Remember last year, this man was on Instagram Live for 5 minutes, grunting like a 1998 Toyota RAV4 in Guatemala, talking about... Shannon Sharpe, a Super Bowl champion and host of a popular podcast, has been accused of taking a woman against her will in a Nevada lawsuit. The lawsuit was brought by a woman who alleges Mr. Sharpe used his fame to manipulate, control, subjugate, and violate women. The accuser, who was 19 at the time, scratch that. Why are you dealing with a 19-year-old, Shannon? 2023, you was 54. The fuck you talking to somebody who just barely graduated high school? What's wrong with you? Didn't you listen to Monique?
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me
tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
Didn't you get a hip replacement from Los Santos Customs recently? You should have been testing out your doggone hips with somebody else who got their damn hips
Motherfucker said to pimp my ride.
But I mean, listen, are they wrong? They're not wrong, bro.
No, man, she was listen. What Monique was explaining, like, yes, like I want that shit, bro. Like,
that's goals.
Yes, it's a fucking goal. Rub my feet, cook some shit. I promise you, I ain't going nowhere.
Drink some yak with your boy at night.
Yeah.
Chill. Out in the cut, not out and about all over the place. That's it. That's what you want. Shannon out like, fam, and I get it. You single, and you know you in the gym in LA, and I'm assuming like you in the gym in LA. Influencers all over the place, and you've seen the gym videos when they be out there. They be wearing the shortest shorts, doing squats for no reason. In your like, they just out there trying to get somebody. And Shannon, you got, and you thought what it was going to be is, oh, this is just physical. We just doing this, and I'm gonna buy you some shit. All of this other, because he's been. If you ever watched Nightcap, him and Ocho, like towards the end of the show, they just start talking about real stuff, and Shannon be 100% talk about the wild shit he be on.
Oh, I know. Yeah, hell yeah.
He be do. Ever since that video with that old buddy was talking about grunting like a fucking thing.
Yeah, he don't hide it.
Oh,
even in that.
Let me put it in. Like you shit it.
Hold the fuck up. Do you know that you're on Instagram? Oh, that's a good girl.
I'm like, bro, it's like I get it. You grown, you can do, but I don't need to hear this shit.
Yeah, bro, you out here sounding like Misters. Chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. Mister. Period. Get the fuck off Instagram, bro.
But I'm just son. Like does not like money can't buy you everything. You think it just paying her gonna keep things on the low, and you can just hit her up whenever you need her to come through, do a little bit of something strange for a little bit of change or something like that, and keep it pushing. Like this goes. I don't know how this is going to sound to people, but listen, all the wild stuff that these young girls can do, there's an older girl that can do it way better. Way better. I'm just saying, because they got that experience. And they already at that point where they ready to fucking just settle. They ain't trying to be out here with the wild stuff, posting shit on their Instagram, trying to get you caught up for no money. They don't give a fuck because they in that stage of life now where they just trying to find something to get it. Like if that's all you wanted, you could have easily found somebody mid-30s, bro, doing all of that stuff for you and able to keep it on the low because they ain't trying to fuck up their bag.
Right.
But now he out here, 20. I'm 36 years old. Bro, when did he retire? I don't even know. Was she like born while you was playing? Probably not.
Right. This motherfucker was watching fucking Ben 10 and shit. Like, leave that shit alone, bro.
Bro, that is wild. But
leave that the fuck alone.
Rather than going to somebody who's 19, the fuck wrong with you? You gotta put WD-40 on yourself before you step into the bedroom and you decided to deal with somebody who can't even legally drink. You sick freak! This man too horny for his own good, constantly on Nightcap talking about I don't need an old lady. I don't need to find somebody who in my age range. I don't need to go find somebody to go and settle my ass down with. I'm looking for a Miss B Nasty. I'm looking for somebody who on OnlyFans. I'm looking for somebody who popping that pee so he can go and have a doggone vaginal vortex on top of his elderly member.
I guess he might be the horniest man in America, huh?
And now a word from
Yo, my man was going in on him, but he gets back into like the actual facts. So here we go right here.
2023 says in a legal filing that the pair had a nearly 2-year relationship. During the time, Mr. Sharpe was aggressive and allegedly took advantage of her. Mr. Sharpe has denied the allegation and said he's a target of a shakedown. The suit seeks more than $50 million in compensatory and punitive damages. The accuser is the only person suing, and she does not provide details on her accusation that Mr. Sharpe hurt more than herself. According to the suit, the woman met Mr. Sharpe, currently aged 56, in a Los Angeles gym and had a rocky consensual relationship. I'm not surprised you met her at the gym. Here you were trying to do the dumbbell bench. You look to your left and all you see is ass, 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 ass. After many months of manipulating and controlling plaintiff, a woman more than 30 years younger than he, and repeatedly threatening to brutally choke and violently slap her, Sharpe refused to accept the answer no and took advantage of the plaintiff. Despite her sobbing and repeated screams of no, the complaint alleges. The woman alleged that Mr. Sharpe took advantage of her in as recently as January.
Anybody could grieve in January.
In addition, she alleges in the suit that Mr. Sharpe insisted on recording some of the sexual encounters, sometimes without her consent or knowledge, shared the videos with his friends and associates. That's pretty much the totality.
So that's her side of it. Are you muted? Oh, yeah, you're muted.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's her side of it. She's saying we met at a gym, and it was a rocky relationship, all of this stuff. And like he said, took advantage of her and all of this stuff like that. So my thing is the lawyer that she went and got, the Tony Busby dude, right? Recently in the news that he talked about a little bit, the person that was trying to get Jay-Z on sexual assault back in the day, and then Jay-Z was like, nah, we ain't playing that shit. This is what happened. And then went for that countersuit, and then all of a sudden charges were dropped and everything. And I think Jay-Z is still pursuing the countersuit of
yeah, he is.
What is it? What is it? Defamation or what is it?
Defamation.
Defamation, yes. And I haven't heard an update for that. I got to look into that. But my man was on their neck, him and Tony. So now Shannon Sharpe shows up just like, oh, yeah, this man just targeting black people. And he went after Jay-Z and represented, I think, several of the clients that were putting charges against Deshaun Watson. And all those charges got dropped or settled, however Deshaun Watson did what he did. But it is something, like I'm just looking at this shit like, why are you putting yourself in this position, Shannon?
Yeah, man. The wild part about it is Shannon knows he's like, this motherfucker about to put out a 30-second clip from a tape we made.
Yeah.
Put out the whole 10 minutes, bro. Like that alone, I'm like, God damn.
I'm like, how does he not have? Because she was like, he recorded it and sent it to his friends. Like, how do you not have a copy of? Like, first of all, fellas, I'm not speaking for me because I'm too old for this shit. If you out here and you really into recording yourself doing that and watching it back, I don't know if you watching it back like you looking at film trying to see how you can improve the strokes or whatever. But you never record the shit and not have possessions of that recording. You can't do that. Like, how do you record it and give it to the person who, with all intents and purposes, has every motive to just hem you up with some wild ass shit like this?
That's being reckless with the bag. Flat out.
Defamation. Yeah, it is defamation. He's trying to prove he ain't Shay. I'm just, bro. Everybody got a freaky side, bro. That's who you are. We saw you. Yeah, it was a good advertisement for the little sparks that you be talking about that get you ready in 10 minutes. Well, you take one of these things right here, Ocho. These sparks, bro. I get it. They paid you. It was brilliantly done. The thing you did with the Instagram. I didn't know I was on live. I didn't. Well done.
Bullshit.
Well done. Oh, 100. Who just takes a phone out their pocket and tosses it on the nightstand and Instagram's just like, we live, baby.
Well, yep, we're just going to go live.
Like, you knew what you was doing, and it worked, So, yes, like, the idiot record, like, did he not learn from R. Kelly? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to get all copies of said recording. Like, you need to look around our house. You got a Ring camera in this bitch. Is Alexa on? Unplug the Alexas in this bitch. Unplug everything in here. We just smash it. And if we freaks to the point we want to record, the tape leaves with your boy. Because I got the bag. I have the most to lose in this situation.
9 times out of 10, I'm tapping out early.
Yeah.
Like, Hey, listen.
Ooh,
I
shit.
don't need this on I don't need this on camera.
Do you think he wilding the fuck out? This is a good point, Rob. Do you think he's starting to do all of this? I'm out here. I'm trying to smash. You know, these young...
No. That's a fact. Like that shit when he came out and he had the bag on.
that green, that orange bag.
Yeah, that shit.
I mean, my man rested all his weight on one hip though. You know, he shifted all the weight to one hip.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey,
and he had a bad hip though, so he was leaning on the good hip. You know,
bro, you out here with the bad bitch pose with the purse. Hey, man, listen.
The capris on.
Next thing you know, he was on live.
Yeah. Y'all see? Yeah. And then when he went on Nightcap, Ocho was just like, "Yeah, all them gay rumors got to go now."
Yep.
look at like, take 3 of these and you'll be fucking.
You be ready to go. You be ready to go out there, Ocho.
Oh man, but what else we got? Let's
diamonds. Shorty could have been hanging off the edge of the bed. 50 Shades of Grey got nothing on what Unc Shay Shay was doing with this OnlyFans hauler, but that's not what we're here to talk about. It's my turn.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me,
bro. Your 56-year-old ass having these types of conversations with a 20-year-old.
I'm hanging up, bro. I'm hanging the phone up.
You ain't learned from Steve Smith?
I got at most 20 good summers left in me. I'm not finna sit on this fucking phone and argue with you.
It's you know, it is what it is. You want to be a dick to me, it's fine. Like,
bye.
bro,
Girl,
I'm rich.
Yes.
I'm on to the next one.
I got shit to do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna listen to Monique.
I gotta hit first take. Shit. I gotta come over here and do Club Shay Shay, and then I gotta spin and block and get ready to do the draft live coverage with my boy Ocho on Nightcap. I ain't got time to be up here playing mind games with you.
Yep. Fuck off my phone.
She up here. What do you want from me? You want to be a dick to me? That's fine. Don't do that. Don't do that, Shay. Like
I'm hitting you with the Steve Smith.
Boop boop boop. Bro, I'm frustrated listening to this conversation. Like, you too big to be having. This is like high school level shit. Well, since you don't want to. No, wait, yes. I'm not mad. Just hear me out. Listen to me. No, it's cool. You want to do like. you a whole granddad out here.
I don't know. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke out of you when I see you.
Michelle Obama say they go low, we go high. No, I'm not I go to the basement. I don't have to go Sometimes I go to hell.
Is Shannon Sharpe gonna have to choke a bitch?
Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
Whoa, Shannon, you gotta relax. Man's talking about he might choke her out in public. He's starting to sound like.
Oh, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
He sounds so annoyed.
Bro, these pauses, and this is how I know, like, she was trying to set his ass up. Because she's asking these questions, waiting for a reaction from him, and he giving her these one words like...
Yeah, like, girl, I don't give a fuck.
You come to L.A.? Yeah.
Yes.
So, to do what? Like, you know, fucking her lawyer, and they're like, keep it going. Keep him on that. Get more out of him. Say something wild to make him spaz the fuck out.
Why are you trying to manipulate me?
Girl, I swear to God, you say that word one more time.
Hey,
Shay. Calm the fuck. Shay.
Hey, man, you doing good, bro. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up.
You was handling yourself real well. Don't, Shay.
Damn it, he's jumping out of line. Get him back.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested And I'm getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
Hey, yo!
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do with the shit you did to me.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Mr. Sharpe. You need to relax. What part of the game is this? I can't even hold you. The first time I heard these recordings, I thought maybe this is some sort of AI.
Yo. That's what we saw. Hey, Shannon, you need somebody in the car with you while you on speaker to be like,
fam. Hey, bro, you going too far, too far.
Lock that shit up. Lock that shit up.
Hang up.
Just reach over, hit the screen. Boop, boop, boop. Nigga. Shay, come on now.
Fam, she waiting on you to say some shit like that. Hey, chill out.
Bro, it's too many. Like Rob.
Yes,
hey, you ain't learned from my boy here.
Yes.
You ain't learned from the boy Jonathan.
Well, I'm not interested in getting choked. Hey. Hang the phone up, Shannon. Hang it up.
Hey. And this is where it gets.
You in public.
This is where it gets good because this dude ends up finding like the actual transcript of text messages.
Oh Lord!
Before like,
on here, I want to put my tongue in your asshole and then marry you. Lord have mercy. That's my daddy. Fuck! I want you to put a big black baby in me. Whoa! You better crave it because you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me, Ma'am, what kind of fetish did Shorty have going on over here? Swirlers Anonymous.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers.
I want to be abused, Daddy. I want some hardcore BDSM action. I want you to tie me up like this and abuse me, Daddy.
What a sick freak.
I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I
Now, hold on, wait. Because first and foremost...
So, this... You see what I'm saying? Now, this shit comes to light, right? Where she like, I don't want to be choked. I guess I don't want to.
Yeah.
And then you look back at this shit, right?
Yes, you do. Yeah. Yes, the fuck you do.
You ain't thought I kept these?
Hey.
You ain't think I kept these things? I'm not married. I don't have to delete texts. I keep all these.
Like you ready to put me in the sunken place? The fuck is you talking to me about on this text messages?
The sunken place. Put a big black baby in me.
Oh my
God. Yo. Tie me up. I'm ready for BDSM action.
Hey, she sent them the picture with the details on it too. I want this.
This one.
Like it's a haircut picture. I want Let me get that number 5 over there. I want that one.
I want this one specifically. And then now you he took advantage of me. And I'll say this. Let me just be clear. Texting and being freaky and stuff is cool. And then when the action starts, if you start feeling uncomfortable and you be like, stop, he supposed to stop. Right? So I guess that's where they're getting at this point. But let me scroll. Where we at right here? Bro, this man was on it. Here we go.
But here's what caught my eye the most, right? If you take a look at the text messages, they're dated between 2023 up until the final one that was on New Year's Day, 2025. And underneath, you can see it's written that this is when their relationship ultimately ceased when she had asked for the $25K. And like I said prior, makes me wonder how she felt so bold to go and ask for $25,000. Because we've heard Shannon talk on Nightcap about being very generous to where he would buy bags, he would buy shoes, he would buy expensive things for the women who he had dealt with in the past. So it makes me wonder if in the event there was a situation in which he could have possibly paid in one way or another for something else. But this directly conflicts with her claim of being sexually assaulted, taken advantage of in January. Because if the text message is sent on the 1st and communication is ceased on the 2nd, but she says the most recent, period of time in which she was taken advantage of was in January. The only time it could have transpired is there on the 1st when the question was asked if he could pay $25K, one for each cheek. So it either would have had to happen on that day or it never happened at all.
Somebody lies. Now somebody, I don't know who, but I'm telling you, somebody's lying. It's two completely different stories.
How did Shannon not recognize that this is the path that this was going to go? Because there's a ton of...
Bro.
That is a fact.
Shannon. My guy.
That is a fact.
My guy. Like it's I don't know how else to, like, this dude is breaking this shit down. And here she go. Like, here's her Instagram. He go there.
On television,
right.
Also in now social media, everything of this nature. You didn't cover
because he gets into it, like he talks about at the end of the day, just this being out causes, like, her followers went up, her Instagram, her OnlyFans gets so many more people, and all of this stuff. Like, she is profiting off of this. You know what I'm saying?
It tracks and moves smart to where you don't find yourself in a situation like this. Just look at her Instagram. Granted, she probably didn't have this large mass amount of followers at the time that Shannon discovered her when they were in the gym. Even still, look what she's posting. Look how she's posting. Look at every single video. It's a thirst trap. Ass
why they had the Shannon
on
gif in that
display
one.
in every single one, unprovoked. And remember, Shannon knew both her government name and also the name she goes by on OnlyFans, which isn't even difficult to find because it's 2 clicks away on her page. All of this verifiable. Why would you even put yourself in this position to deal with a girl like this? Because we've heard Shannon in the past, as I specified, talk about wanting to deal with these nymphomatic, completely an opportunity to try to milk this man of the bread he was fixing to go and get. Right? Because it appears to be relatively consensual, but if you take a look at this particular text message that had came out where it's alleged from her that he had went into the back door when she had not wanted him to. And then furthermore, the way that it's specified to put on a condom, I guess the idea was for them to do it protected rather than unprotected, which even still, that is indeed wrong. And if she said no, you're supposed to not go. And I saw a couple of articles that were talking about, well, Shannon tried to pay $10 million to sweep this under the rug or hush money or try to settle without having to go to.
Yeah, so he gets into, like, the equation on how people come up with settlement things and stuff like that. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, he has those text messages. The timing of when she said this happened, like he said, it either happened on the 1st of January because you're like, it happened in January, and that thing,
right?
You sent the text looking for money, and then there's one text I think later on when she's like stressing him, like, give me my money, and she gets upset because he hasn't sent the money, and she's like, are you just broke or are you hanging out with Michelle or something like that, right? Like, she is mad that this man is not sending her the $25,000 for each cheek as she specified.
Was pestering Shannon to send her
here we go.
money. That's what was leading up to the 25K per cheek comment. She had asked him if he had Cash App. He said he didn't have Cash App. She asked how much money he got currently on him, take a photo with the money to go and send it, in an effort to essentially blackmail him. And I know the message is incredibly grainy, but if you could do me a favor and zoom in on the time in which the text message was sent, and furthermore, the change in tone of this particular message in question, because she's damn near demanding that he send the money. What's taking it so long? Sounding as if she's an escort for all intents and purposes. And if you take a look at the minute or the exact time in which this particular text message was sent, it's the same time that's written for when she had sent, oh, I know you missed this big juicy ass, 25K for each cheek. This is within the same message. She sent them both at the same time. So that would now signify that she's indeed trying to get money out of him. So that would confirm what I had mentioned prior regarding of this particular January 1st date. They either did the deed and he paid for it, or they ain't do the deed at all. And she said that she was taken advantage of in January. If their relationship had ceased, according to Shannon and his legal team, on the second moving forward at the conclusion of this particular interaction, either this actually happened and she's a victim, or she's a liar. And judging by the tone of the messages, it seems as if you're more interested in collecting money off this dude, and the mere fact that she had mentioned Michelle would showcase that there has to be some form of anger behind Shannon being with somebody else.
These hoes ain't got no manners.
The moment I read
Hey, you got a point though.
What's that?
So there is a possibility that she could have been escorting.
Possibility. It's a great legal term.
It is,
bro.
it's
She
possible.
out here, bro. She out here slanging that shit, bro.
Oh, 25K for each cheek.
That's not something you just come up with on a whim.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not something you just like laid on the bed, like kicking your feet up in the air, like, ooh, I'm gonna send them this. 25. I know you missed this big juicy ass.
Trying to get paid.
She's sending texts like how Jason Whitlock talks about Joy Taylor's breasts.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what that reminds me of. These cans, these peanut butter, luscious peanut butter.
That big rack.
Coming in here with that rack, just sounding about. Kevin, that is a sweet ass though. But I mean, that's her goal. That's her thing. Post the shit on and that's all these OnlyFans chicks. Like they get on Instagram where they can like flaunt enough to get people to be like, oh shit, to go to the profile and be like, well she's showing this. Let me see what's on this link, and then you go and simp and start throwing money her way, which I'm guaranteed, like all this extra publicity that she's getting, her OnlyFans is probably blowing the fuck up.
Oh, most deaf.
Hearing about the shit her and Shannon was doing, you just like, oh, I know she recorded something on
OnlyFans going
crazy right now. Let me check this out. Yeah, bro, it's like this is so wild, and I feel bad for Shannon because I get it, bro. Like, dude, you living the dream right now. You single, you making money, you out here, you can legit have anything you want. And you like, I want a bad broad that's going to do some wild stuff to me. But like I said, like you see them in the gym and they're young and they doing all that. Bro, there is a woman out there 10, 15 years older that could do all of that shit.
That will turn you inside out.
Fam, talk about it. Because they out there.
They are.
They're out there. But you just...
And
hey, I'm looking at OnlyFans. Like, he just be talking about all these little Instagram thoughts on Nightcap. Hey, I'm trying to get one of these. I'm trying to get a Miss B Nasty. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to... Bro, there's a Tabitha out there somewhere ready to give you everything you asked for and more. Let me tell you, there's a Joyce out there. Not the one that be not the one that slapped kids, but I'm sure there's a Joyce out there that could bring joy to your world and not put you in this situation.
And it'll turn into sunshine. You know what I'm talking about?
That are of near your age or closer. You know what I'm saying? Bro, 56 dealing with a 20-year-old. And she got you on the phone talking about, now you want to be a dick to me, so it is what it is. In all these conversations. So, are you coming to see me? Yes. And like, if you on the phone with like 25 seconds of silence before somebody says something, bro, I'm hanging the fuck up.
Yeah, it's too much dead air.
I'm like, so what you call it? Yeah. It seemed like we ain't got nothing to talk about. I'm going to holler at you later. Yo, click.
Yep.
You know, shoot. And I'm a big, just shoot me a text. I ain't like,
For
if
real.
this conversation ain't doing shit, I got other things I could be doing, you know.
It's too much dead air. Let me go ahead and put these clothes in the dryer. I'll call you back.
I'm hungry. I'm pulling up to the drive-thru now. I'm pulling up to the drive-thru now. I'm going to call you back. Boop, boop, boop. And that's a wrap.
Man, I ain't calling back.
Anyway, man, Shannon. I don't know what to say, bro. Like, you seem like you have enough evidence. Your lawyer seems like he's on the up and up. I'm not a big believer in Tony Busby being a ethical attorney. Looks like he's just trying to get that cash grab.
Yep.
I'm saying
he's gonna get one of y'all one day. Y'all need to
you know, he offered, I think it was like either 10 or 12 million to settle it. They turned it down. And moving forward, based on what I'm seeing and what this guy was talking about, Chisel Adonis, it looks like she's the chance of her winning this thing is slim to none. Probably should have took that 10 million. But maybe she's just looking like the longer this gets drug out, the more people come to my OnlyFans, and like that's longer. I'm thinking the OnlyFans money is just gonna go straight to your legal fees, Carly. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see how this turns out. He has come out and said he's stepping away from ESPN while this is going on, which, you know, good to get ahead of that because ESPN was probably going to tell you, hey, you might not want to show the first take for a minute.
Go on.
The awesome thing about this is having his own production, having his own product, the Club Shay Shay. He can go on and still get the money from YouTube, go up there. Now, if YouTube wants to start – now, YouTube's not going to cancel him because he hasn't been convicted of anything. It's just all public opinion. If people want to stop watching his videos and stuff like that, they can do that. But he went live last night for night one of the draft, and motherfuckers, that chat was popping.
Yeah, it was.
People was supporting him. Like, hey, man, that's why – somebody said something that was deep. He's like, that's why you should own your own shit because then now nobody can shut you down.
That's a fact.
I was like, bro, that's power.
That's a fact.
Like, hey, Club Shay Shay's still going because I own Club Shay Shay.
Yep.
And these people on my payroll, and the show is going on. So, regardless of how you feel about it, we just got to let the due process go through. You heard our advice, Shay. Friend of the podcast, bro. If you see this, you want to come on, talk about, I'm pretty sure. Or if you want to have us on Club Shay Shay, you know, we down. We'll find some time to come on Club Shay Shay and talk to y'all real quick.
We'll talk to you.
Yeah. But you got to do better, Unc. You can't be out here with these 20-year-olds, man.
Please, man.
Like my daughter,
Go find Miss
18. Bro,
Betty.
my daughter, 18. Bro, if she's talking about Shannon Sharpe ship me a DM, Unc, we got to fight.
Fact.
Imagine your daughter. She graduated because she out there saying they could do a shit. Oh my gosh, Shannon Sharpe invited me to dinner. Girl, bring your ass.
Get your
home.
ass.
Get
home
your ass
now.
the fuck.
Come home.
Matter of fact, I'm on my way. Where y'all meeting? Because that's where I'm having dinner at that night. Shit. I guess we all having dinner at that restaurant then, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, get it together. Get it together. Please. So now that we covered this, where you racking and stacking Shannon in the Who's Man's this year? Because Steve Smith's still first, right?
Oh yeah, I'm putting him right behind Steve.
Oh, NFL 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
he right behind Steve.
All right. Now, what if he gets acquitted? Does it drop him, or is he still up here because this is a dumbass?
No. He's staying there.
Ain't nothing he can do to get it.
Put yourself in this situation is wild.
20-year-old, you just like, oh yeah, that's what I need in my life.
Nah, I want that. I want that. Don't want that.
What can go wrong? Everything. Everything, my brother. Everything.
What did it cost?
Yeah. Did she throw it on you? Yes. What did it cost? 50 million. half of what I was about to sign for.
Yeah.
But all right. So that was this week's Who's Man's. Shout out to Chisel Adonis. I'll throw the link to his video if you want to go and watch the whole. It's 33 minutes of it. He breaks a lot of this stuff down, and he throws that funny commentary in there as well. So I'll throw that link in the description when we put it up. And unless you have something else to add to Unc's current situation, we can get to our regularly scheduled programming.
Now let's get back to the regularly scheduled program.
All right, let's do it.
And now we return you to our regular scheduled program in progress.
Breaking news.
Oh, Lord.
Not really breaking, but it's probably just news that it's not new, but it's probably shit you weren't tracking. Are you aware that Will Smith's new album based on a true story is a flop?
Oh, most definitely. Been tracking. I've been tracking. I have been tracking.
What? But he's using curse words now.
Nah, that ain't gonna help you, my guy. That's it.
But he has Joyner Lucas on the album. He was on Instagram promoting the fucking that one song like 9,000 times.
Yep. Do yourself a favor. Don't touch it. Ain't worth it.
He has a 3-album deal with his label. He's supposed to put out 2 more albums after this.
Hey, if that's what he want to do, that's what he want to do. That's fine. I ain't mad at him doing it. I'm just saying.
Should we do a feeling that or not? Look
I
at
don't
him.
know, bro.
Like,
I don't know.
He's like, my time is precious. I don't want to waste this. I got things that I want to do with my time. I don't want to torture myself with this shit, bro. Oh my God, man. This is bad. Bro, I'm looking at this shit. It's like in UK, he sold 278 copies of his album the first week.
Fall from grace.
Oh my God.
You know why that is. You know why that is.
The slap?
Yeah.
But even if he, like, his albums weren't doing shit. Like, because before this one, the last one he did with the fucking, I don't know what. I was at Eggman. What was it? The one he was like, switch. Hey! He yelling and shit.
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
yeah.
Like, bro, that shit ain't do nothing. Like, nobody's checking for Will Smith shit after fucking, the fucking, which is Get Jiggy with an album.
Yeah.
After that, it's just like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Like, no. Will, you're an actor now. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's looking at you like a rapper. And, you know, he posts his little videos on Instagram and people in the comments like, Will is an OG rapper. People, young folks don't know Will was it. He won the first rap Grammy. I'm like, back in fucking 88, 89? Like
88.
Bro,
yeah.
Chill the fuck out. Like, rap's evolved since then. Nobody's here for these bars that he has. He thinks he has bars. He doesn't. He's
Here's
not
the
a
thing.
timeless. He's not a timeless MC.
It's credibility. You know what I mean? It's you've been out of the game too long. You haven't evolved with the game. So when you jump back in after such a long time away, it just sounds awkward because everybody else, the style's different. You know what I mean? So when you come back and you haven't had like a really, really long body of work since goddamn 2000. You know what I mean? Like that, it's been too long, Will. So you've been in the acting game. You've been killing it. Don't go back. That's funny.
It's a therapeutic process for old guys against
That's
20-year-old
funny.
women. Checking out bad history.
But yeah, when you've been out of the game for so long, like you gotta come back slowly. Like you gotta drop a really good banger, get yourself back into the flow of releasing a body of work. Just coming out with a body of work because you Will Smith in this day and age, that shit don't work no more. Your name ain't what it was because you've been fucking off. So you got to rebuild your image that way. If it's music, yes, rebuild your image through the music, but do that shit gradually. Don't just throw that shit at everybody. It ain't like it used to be. You know what I mean? That's why the shit ain't doing well. People are like, what the fuck?
Don't be
is
force
this?
feeding me your music, bro.
Yes,
I'm logging on to
I don't want
Instagram
this
to look up some funny shit, and it's your big ass head trying to promote your fucking album and shit. Like, get the fuck
We
out
didn't
of
ask
here.
for
Nobody
this.
wanted this shit, bro.
Yeah, we didn't ask for this shit.
Yeah, he in there like,
And
you're
not rap wise, you're not at that level anymore.
That's
tough to admit, but you're not at that level anymore. But shit, people like Rakim. I'm pretty sure if Rakim dropped the album right now, only the old heads will go get that shit.
Hey, Hip Hop Chief be on that shit.
I know.
Hip Hop solo, them motherfuckers be like, hip hop is back. Like, bro, chill.
But that's the type of people that'll
Yeah.
check for that shit. And even they ain't checking for Will Smith. You
Nope.
know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
The old heads don't even want Will Smith.
Nobody asked for this shit.
Yeah.
So come back, man. Like, do some gradual. If this is gonna be your lane, then let it be your lane for a little bit. Then go back to the movies, bro. Otherwise, this shit wasn't it.
Yeah, I think he's looking at it almost like in WWE when you got a superstar that goes to Hollywood, does movies and stuff, and comes back. Like, they give them a hard time. Like,
Right.
bro, don't come here like it's a part-time job. We out here jobbing it. You know, we out here working Raw, all these weekly shows every day. You coming back every now and then when it's Mania season. Now you showing the fuck up. You know, that's how they treat it.
Right.
That's how Will jumping. Not even that. Like, Will just, his last album, like I said, was back before I went to create a first, like 08 or some shit. Now it's 2025. You like, here's Will Smith back at it. Like, the game's evolved so much. You got like, if I was Will Smith, I'd sit back. Like, I'm thinking about dropping another album, and then I'm looking at fucking Kendrick, J. Cole, motherfucking Drake, like knocking the shit out the park, like hits. This is my competition. These cats up here. Is my shit up here? Probably not.
Then no.
Or you're looking at it like, you know, the young cats, Uzi, you know, Lil Baby, Gunna, all that stuff. Is my shit in this term? Nope. 21 Savage? Nope. It ain't Future? Nope. It ain't in any of these genres where you either the top lyrically or you just got the drill or the fucking, you know, trap music and shit. Like, Will Smith, you're not in any of these categories, bro. You went and got Joyner Lucas to think. And to me, Joyner's dope, but he fell the fuck off too. Like, after the second album, I didn't really rock with Joyner too much. That's just me, you know? Lost and Found was in 2005.
20 years ago.
And you jump, I'm back in the game. Just because you got Tiana Taylor on one and you got Joyner on one and all this other shit. Again, he got the money to just throw at these things. Have fun, bro. I hope you enjoy it. If music is in your heart, cool. But, you know, you just got to live with the results of your album, my boy. It is what it is. He should have left it at lost. He should have left it lost and found. He said he should have left it lost. Stick to slapping comedians.
Now,
man.
whatever Jaden was doing with that icon shit, like, that's who you should have been with.
Oh, yeah, but that's the part make me mad. Like, I listen to Jaden shit, I'm like, this motherfucker got some good ass shit. And then he do some weird ass, like he on some Kanye shit outside of the booth.
This motherfucker come out with a microwave on his head and shit. Like, come on, bro.
Showed up with the Addams Family house on his head to the Grammys. neck sore as fuck, bro. You holding this motherfucker. Like, just wear the fucking Tom Ford suit and go sit your ass down. You like, I need something else. Pick up a fucking Barbie dream house and sit it on your head. Like, Now it's complete.
Outfit. Dracula's house on his head. Like, come on, man. Stop. Stop it.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? Oh, shit. Anyway, what you got? Final shots and thoughts for the folks, man.
Man, thank you to everybody that came in and hung out with us. A little bit different. We were supposed to have First Friday, but thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with us tonight. Love the comments, love the feedback. This is an absolute joy. Don't forget, we got Tabletop RPG coming tomorrow. Eat the Cake Anime. No Gimmicks. Thank you for coming on No Gimmicks, by the way. That was a dope ass.
Bro, I had a
episode.
good time, man. Y'all motherfuckers is something else, man. That was a good ass show, bro.
That was a fun show. So,
it was.
It was dope. It's been a dope week, DFPN wise. We're gonna try to make next week bigger and better. Thank you guys for rocking with us. Make sure you go to ddfpn.com. Follow all the podcasts on it. I have 2 more that I need to add, so that's what I was spending my weekend doing. Shout out to Cutting Edge Hero and CJ, the horror fan.
First of
his reviews.
Shout out to Jen Johnson showing back up.
Yes,
co-hosting Cutting Edge Hero. Now she's back in the game.
Back. I love it.
Let's go.
Dope ass show, bro.
Let's go.
Dope ass show. Love it. But yeah, man, it's a lot going on. So just make sure you tap in with the brand. We've got a whole bunch of good stuff coming. So appreciate y'all rocking with us. Keep rocking with us.
100%. I got nothing to add. DFPN, you know, we out here in these streets. Stay tuned to all the socials. But that'll wrap it up for episode 167 of the Smoke Pit. As always, I'm the homie Mac, a.k.a. your boy.
And I am bred like a king. Made us Kelvin Kaylee. Once again, thank you guys for coming out. Until next time, have love, make sex, peace.
Peace.
I know those eyes don't look. Your devotion so invested. This ain't right. I know those eyes